Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Boss Rush Podcast, a great place to play games and be better. I'm one of your hosts, Corey Dirrig, and alongside me, as always, PC Muscle Race himself, LeRon Dawkins.
What is poppin'? What is up?
LeRon. How's it going?
It's going. It's going. How about yourself?
Oh, it's going. This is the second to last episode of the year, so
yeah. What is this? What is this?
Yeah, because we're taking off Christmas and New Year's, so just to give everyone a little breaky break, as they say.
A breaky break.
That's what I said.
A breaky break.
Yep. I don't know, man. Just kind of chilling, trying to not pay so much attention to all this stuff. Putting things off like normal, like the bossies, putting it all off.
Right.
And playing some games and doing some art and hanging out with my kids, I guess. They're fun sometimes.
So Chrome did this thing that's kind of cool. You can now basically split a tab.
Oh yeah,
across two pages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is kind of cool, but this is not the thing we want. The thing we want, Google, is vertical tabs.
Vertical tabs.
We want vertical tabs, like the Brave browser does, for example, and Microsoft Edge, which is built on your code.
It's true.
Like how you let Google? How'd you let Microsoft how'd you let Microsoft scoop you on something?
Microsoft's in third place, literally on everything else. So how did this happen?
and they scooped Google on something that everybody's wanted. Using Google's own code.
I mean, that's I don't know, man.
It's wild.
I don't know what to say. Microsoft is
Microsoft does some head scratching stuff. I'm sorry.
I'm quite aware as an Xbox fan. Very aware.
I'm so sorry for you, man. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Oh man, I am having
everything I like dies. So whatever.
To inject just a little bit of After Dark into the Boss Rush podcast, I have had an interesting past 5-6 days so far, and the culmination of it was all with an MRI today.
What happened?
Well, I've been working nonstop, in my real life job, since Thursday, trying to solve a problem for a client, and that's practically resolved now. But that instance went on from Thursday all the way through to Monday. Monday, I was so exhausted, and when I say through to Monday, I mean I worked Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. Which is not always, which is rare for me, but it's not, it's not uncommon sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, I was so exhausted yesterday that when I finally got home and we were in Virginia in the middle of a snowstorm yesterday.
Snow.
When I got home, the only thing I wanted to do was take a shower and get on the bed. And I took a shower and I got on the bed, and somewhere in the middle of the night, I woke up. I realized I was asleep, and the lights are off. And then had to get up this morning to get an MRI, which I'm gonna spare you. I'm gonna spare the gory details, but yeah, I had to use an enema to evacuate my bowels for that MRI.
Thanks for saving the.
I'm not going to be graphic about it, but I'm just saying, that was an experience. Let's put it that way.
I'm sure it was. I bet it was.
But I'll tell you this though. Once I got in, got my hospital gown on. They were actually nice to me. They let me keep my boxers on, so I wasn't all ass out, in the hospital gown. They let me keep my boxers on. And they, when they put me in the MRI chamber, that was the best 45-minute nap I've ever had, and that was at 9:00 on a Tuesday morning.
Well,
they gave me earplugs, and they gave me the because I'm not sure. Have you ever had an MRI before?
Probably at some point.
It's basically the chamber they slide you into that makes all the noise and has the magnets and does all the imaging and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my first time ever being in one. And I'm not a claustrophobic person, but I tell you what, when I laid on the slab and they started sliding me into the thing, and I was like, when you're on your back and they're wheeling you into something, your perception of distance and depth is shot, So they rolled me into this thing, and I am naturally not a claustrophobic person, but as they slid me into the thing, and like I'm going and like you can see like there's little cameras that you can see, like pinhole cameras that you can see. Mm-hmm. So as I'm seeing one pass by, I'm seeing another one pass by, I see a third one pass by, and my mind started racing for like a split second, like holy crap. I was like, oh my god, I'm about to be sardined up in here, right? But I was lucky and I got one of the MRI machines that it's a through and through, so it's open on both ends.
Wow.
Because for a split second I felt like I was going to freak out.
Wow. Nice. Naps, yeah. Am I right?
And the technician that was conducting it all, she was like, oh, she was like, you, this is your first MRI? I was like, yeah. She's like, you did very well. Like you hardly moved at all. I was like, oh, I was asleep. And she's like, I thought so.
That's funny. Yeah. I think the weirdest place I've ever fallen asleep was the dentist.
You fell asleep in the dentist chair?
Yeah.
In the chair, not in the lobby, in the chair.
Yeah.
With him in your mouth.
Probably.
Ooh, that sounded dirty.
It is what it is, man. It happens.
You let him drill you while you were asleep. Man, you're a freak.
That's the only way to do it, you
got drilled with your eyes closed. Oh, he gave you the good roofies that day.
There's definitely drugs involved.
Man, so have you been?
I don't know, man. I'm tired. I'm just trying to stay afloat and get stuff done, and trying to, we have kind of launched this podcast network for work and building. Let me tell you, building podcasts for a massive company with like 15 arms in it is difficult.
Oh,
but it's going pretty well. Mm-hmm. It's going pretty well. The good thing is I don't have to edit these ones, but sometimes I wish I was the one editing them, because you
just have to have control, don't you?
Yes, I do. That's yes.
Let it go. Let it go.
I know. I know.
Like, come on, man.
I've let them go.
But somehow you got them back, or somehow you're going to get them back.
At some point I probably will. But yeah, I mean, I'm ready for the year to be over.
I am too, and I still have a whole bunch of stuff on my plate. God.
Yeah, I have. I'm finally getting to the point, because it's the end of the year, where like my days are starting to become less and less full. So,
oh, that's good.
Plus, like over the weekend, I did a bunch of work, so I would actually have like not a lot of work to do the next couple weeks. Mm-hmm. To the point where like it's literally work that I'm waiting on stuff, to happen before I can do it. Mm-hmm. So that's cool, but it's still like a lot of work, but whatever, it's fine.
I bet.
And then, trying to like figure out what the bossies are going to be this year, because like I don't want to, I want it to kind of be like last year, but like obviously not at that scale because I underestimated how long and how many people were involved.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm trying to figure that all out now too. So I do have some I have templates ready for the trailers, like, you know, the game names and the developers and stuff like that. You know, like I have all that stuff ready.
Mm-hmm.
I have ideas for the transitions because I told you somebody I work with gave me this massive 22 gig or 22 gig file for assets for video for Final Cut Pro.
And you somehow did not do any work and find a DaVinci Resolve version of it for me. I'm so upset.
Sorry, man.
I'm so upset.
But like
it's almost like you hate me.
It like quadrupled the amount of assets I have, and they're all like, you know, pretty nice.
I need assets.
Yeah, well, sorry, LeRon.
Dude, just learn DaVinci Resolve and join the popular crowd.
No, I have something that works, and I like it.
Man,
and it's not Adobe, so
you are no fun sometimes, man.
I know.
You know what? Whenever you and I meet, I'm just gonna tickle you for like 3 minutes straight. You know, like we're gonna inject some fun into you.
Don't threaten me with a good time, LeRon.
Don't worry though, I won't tickle your feet, so you won't have to be uncomfortable.
No, dude, I don't like my feet, and I wear socks all the time, not because I'm cold, but because I don't like my feet. So, you know,
it's weird. It's weird how we are about certain body parts. You know, like it's weird. You know, like everybody has them, but you know, like there's certain body parts that we're like, man, I don't give a fuck. Like, like don't even remind me it's there.
Yeah, I have a lot of those. Oh boy.
Well, I got a couple of parts though. Like I always need reminding that they exist and they're there and that they work.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, when you're on a bunch of medication, you don't care about any of that stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I had a new medication that I cannot talk about on this show. Like I can talk about it on After Dark, but I can't talk about it on this show. And that should have been clue enough to all of our really savvy listeners out there what that medication is.
I'm also on new medication. I can talk about it here though. It's anti-anxiety medication.
And how would you? We don't have to get into details here. As a matter of fact, we should probably spare those details from this show.
I've been taking it for like 5 weeks and I feel great. 6 weeks.
Oh, really? Okay, good.
7 weeks. So a little bit more tired than normal, but it's fine. It's cool. Speaking of tired, LeRon, you playing anything?
Because of how my week was last week, no.
You watching anything?
I started that show Heated Rivalry.
What is that?
It's a queer show. I'm gonna tell you. It follows the lives of some hockey players. Two of them are basically rookies. Like they got recruited off of college teams into MLH. And it kind of follows them, but the plot twist is like, you know, like their rivalry gets to a point where it just winds up getting overridden by sexual tension. And it's good. It's good. It's a very good show. There are a lot of not a lot, but I mean, like, you know, like there's definitely like sexual scenes and situations in the show. And it's fun. I would recommend anybody that has an open mind. So that means if you're not like gay or bisexual or, you know, lesbian, you know, if you have an open mind about like, you know, like good TV and stuff and kind of like want to watch something romantic and stuff like that, this show is definitely worth it. You know, if you have an open mind. Like if you do not have an open mind, don't watch this show and then like jump all up in my DMs. Why you recommend that gay ass shit to me? Like, no, don't do that, because I like, you want to see something gay, I will show you something gay. You know,
what are you, gay?
but yeah, like I started watching that. There's also a. Do you remember this? You know the show Legend of Vox Machina?
Yeah.
On Amazon, basically like the D&D show.
Yeah.
The anime show.
Yeah, friend of show, Leona Rupert did the community stuff for that.
Okay, yeah. Well, I also started episode 1 of the new show from that same team called The Mighty Nine.
Not Mighty Number 9.
No, not that. The Mighty Nine, N-E-I-N, like the German word for no. But yeah, no. The Mighty Nine. The only problem is, like, I must be watching it at the worst time of my life, because every time I start trying to watch it, 15 minutes in, I fall asleep. And I'm not saying anything's bad about the first episode. The only thing I might be able to say is, like, it's slow, which that might be why it's not hooking me. But I'm also, like I said, I'm also watching it at a very bad time of the day for me. Like, I'm watching it when my body's just like, shut down, please.
It's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Heated Rivalry, like it's only 3 episodes in, so it's brand new. So like if you're interested in watching it, check it out. I definitely do recommend it to Stephanie. And I'm just gonna tell you something right now. If you're one of those people that are perpetual horn dogs and like stuff and like anything sexual, it doesn't matter if it's gay, straight, whatever. If anything sexual happens to you, like if anything sexual happens around you, and you're one of those people that you know have a man reaction about it, like this show's gonna do it for you. There's a big discourse on TikTok about this show right now, and all the guys, when it talks about the guys watching, all the guys are always like, they're like, the videos are like they're watching it, they see something going on, and then they immediately grab a pillow and put it on their lap, whereas the women see it, like they get really excited about it and they like sit up and get close to the screen. I'm like, you know what? Women have it so easy. Like they can hide whenever they're titillated like that. No problem. About the worst way we can find out they're doing is like, like they're really amused or excited, or they start blushing. But us, you already know. Oh, look at you, you horny dog. Look at you. What you watching? What you looking at? What you reading? Jeez. What you listening to?
Jeez. So speaking of shows,
man react. Oh, okay. We're moving on from man reactions, right?
Is that so? I've been seeing these. I can't tell if it's real or not.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a new Star Trek show that's like a teen drama, essentially?
Yeah, Starfleet Academy is coming out in a couple of weeks. It starts in January.
It looks like It looks like the CW version of Star Trek. That's what it looks
like. I know, right? And I don't know how I feel about it, because it's like I like the boldness and the daringness to do a show like this, but I'm like, are we ready for late teen angst or young adult angst in Star Trek? But the producers are assuring us that it's going to be Star Trek, which like, it's Star Trek, so I'm going to watch it. Like, mm-hmm. I have yet to run across a Star Trek series, like an actual. Let me take that back. Let me rephrase that. I've yet to run across an officially released Star Trek project from CBS or Paramount, that I hated, and that says a lot, because like the Section 31 movie with Michelle Yeoh that came out the beginning of this year. For the most part, yeah, that's probably the worst Star Trek project that's happened since the 5th Star Trek movie that was directed by William Shatner.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I still found some way to enjoy that Section 31 movie. And so like, and I'm one of those people, I can write off something really quickly. A lot of people will be like, well, LeRon, that's because you're so like attached to like Star Trek and stuff like that. I'm like, no, because like I absolutely hate Star Trek Into Darkness, the one with Ben Cumberbatch. I absolutely hate that movie. I think it's not only a bad Star Trek movie. I think it's a bad sci-fi movie, and it's a bad movie altogether. But
I have not seen it, so I couldn't tell you either way.
you know what? Here's the crazy part, though. You might like it.
I liked the only Star Trek thing I've ever seen, LeRon, is that first reboot movie.
The 2009, and that was a good movie. As a matter of fact, 2009 Star Trek, great. Into Darkness, questionable content. Star Trek Beyond, great. So and no matter how many times I try to frame it to people, they're like, well, you're just mad. You just don't like it because you're a Trekkie and you think it did something wrong. Yeah, it did something wrong. It was a bad movie. That's what it did wrong.
It was a bad movie. That's funny.
And I don't throw that around a lot. We see it all the time on the internet, about something that's poorly or badly written, like bad movie, bad video game. We throw that stuff around the internet all the time. Like I don't throw it around enough. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I've seen a lot of like poor quality stuff, and I've still been able to find some enjoyment on it. I've watched some of the campiest stuff that I see the serious side of it, and friends and family are like, "Why are you watching this bullshit?"
Yep, been there. Like Vampire Diaries.
That is definitely like high drama.
Oh, dude, the show's so good and bad at the same time. I love that show.
Hey, but Graham was in that show, right?
What?
Cat Graham was in that show, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, that's
She's Bonnie. She's the witch.
Yeah, that makes it worth watching.
Yeah, I mean,
I never saw an episode, but I know exactly who Cat Graham is.
Yeah, I mean,
I like to put my graffiti on her. And hey, before anybody thinks that that's something sus, like that was the name of a single she released.
Yeah, I mean, I was also a fan of Candace King in that show too.
Who?
The blonde girl plays Caroline in that show.
Candace who?
King.
Candace King or Kane?
King.
King.
Like crown. So.
Oh, she's pretty.
Yeah, I was like obsessed with her for a little bit. That was fun.
Pretty.
So.
Oh, Paul Wesley was in Vampire Diaries too. Like that's the dude who plays Captain Kirk in Strange New Worlds.
Mm-hmm. So is Ian Somerhalder, who's
man,
he's in something else later too.
Wait, he was in what?
He was in Vampire Diaries, but he's in something else too. I forget what else he's in.
Yeah.
So, anyways, good show. That show started going downhill after season 4, I think, because that's when
that's what I heard.
Well, they did the whole storyline about the originals, which were like the family,
which became its own new show, became its own show, right?
Yeah, but like after season 4, maybe it was season 5, like concluded that storyline because they left, but it was because they were getting their own show, and then they ran out of stuff to do. I feel like. And then Nina Dobrev, like the main character of the show, left.
He left the show, right? Yeah.
And so like, what do you do now? And then they kind of made Caroline the main character, so which is the blonde girl that you just looked at. So
yeah,
I mean, it was fine with me. More girls are fine with me, but
how's your wife feel about this?
She knows I watched the show. It was before her though. So
do you and your wife have hall passes?
No, definitely not. No.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Okay. I mean, okay. I guess the way I keep asking a question makes it sound like it's weird that you don't, but no, I'm not. That's not it. I feel like with the way you are about Zoe Kravitz, I'm pretty sure she'd give you a hall pass.
I don't think so. I don't think so, sir. That's fine.
Do you know an actor that she's all about?
Not really. I don't actually.
Oh, y'all need to talk more.
Right.
let me stop. Let me stop analyzing your relationship. Hey, what's up, Nick?
Look, man. Once kids are involved, you don't talk at all, except for like.
Oh, we don't talk anymore. You sound like a Charlie Puth song right now.
I mean, I think I talk to you more than I talk to her right now, so it's fine.
I feel special. Thank you, but also, come on, man.
It's a little of a
no. I know. No. I know how life hits people once they start having kids, and you've got multiple kids.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Yeah,
still,
and they're kind of in the same age bracket, you know, because what? Your daughter's what? 4 or 5 now?
7.
7. Okay.
My son is 4,
and your son is 4. Okay.
Yeah. We've been doing the show a long time, LeRon. I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my son is like really getting into video games now, which is fun. And we play a lot of Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers and Mario. He loves Mario Wonder right now.
What's not to love about Mario Wonder? I feel like Mario Wonder is probably one of the best Mario games that have come out in the last 15 years.
Yeah, but he only likes to play certain levels, and like when there's a water level, he like won't play it. He refuses.
Why?
He's bad at swimming.
Oh, so he doesn't get the physics?
Mm-mm. So like he gets really frustrated, so we just avoid those.
The Mario levels I can't stand are the ones where you gotta do the phantom jumps, you know, like do the jumps on a certain, like, you know, with the rhythm, but you know, they're like phantom jumps. So you know, like the jump only counts if you do it on like a certain beat. Like those stages eat me alive. That's why I haven't beaten the game yet.
Yeah, I mean there were like a ton of stages in Rayman Legends that were like built around that. About the beat of the music.
Yeah. Yeah, the game is fun though. I love it. Like I said, I feel like it's one of the best Mario games that have come out in a while. And and I think it's because like it hits the nostalgia buttons for me, because like this is, if I think about it, this is basically a sequel. If it's not a sequel to like Super Mario World, it's definitely a sequel to like the new Super Mario Brothers. It's definitely one of those. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's more.
As a matter of fact, I feel like it's a mashup.
World.
I feel like it's a mashup of new Super Mario Brothers games and the original Super Mario like timeline. You know.
Yeah. My son really loves the elephant suit. So.
Big boy Mario.
Yeah, he loves the elephant suit. So like I always have to like carry extra ones around, because when he dies and he comes back as baby Mario, he gets upset.
Oh.
So I'm like, I gotta pull out an elephant thing for him. Yeah, I mean, for me, I guess I've been playing Hyrule Warriors still. Trying to 100% it. Honestly, it's just like a turn your mind off and play a game at this point. But I've almost 100%ed it, so I'm just like, I might as well clean up this map.
Yeah.
But they released new hard mode enemies like in the last update or whatever. So like now I'm like, do I finish those or not? I don't know. But it's fun. I'm enjoying it. But LeRon, I did play the first hour of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond.
Talk to me.
It's fine. It's Metroid Prime. It looks really good on the Switch too, let me tell you.
Okay, so remember all the stuff I said last week with you and Pat?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about what I said with that? Give me your thoughts.
So I feel like there's a lot of exploration and scanning in this game. There's definitely a lot of scanning. The exploration feels a lot more like Metroid Prime 1 than 2 or 3, in my opinion. There are NPCs that talk to you, but they're not like, they don't like annoy you. They like that one character, Miles or whatever. He's in it for like 10 minutes, and then you go off on a mission or whatever, and you go explore or whatever. Or like you get to another planet and you're helping you're like taking on a quest for like the Federation or whatever, right? And so, but like they're not talking to you. You're doing things for them, but you're still exploring the planet. And then there's like an alien race, like Samus gets psychic powers in this game, which is kind of cool actually.
And they're imbued on her by those aliens, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and like a psychic gem gets put into her helmet. This is how she uses it. So, those are kind of cool. My only issue with that is like it's on the same visor as the scanning. So like you gotta, I don't know. I'm just not used to the buttons, I guess, right now. But like it's on the same scanner visor as the same visor as the scanner. So like sometimes I accidentally psychic instead of scan, but I don't know. The other thing too is like when you have the scanning visor on, everything's kind of like blue, like this monochromatic blue, and the things you scan highlighted in green. And I kind of wish like the colors stayed and the things you scan were green or something, because like I feel like I'm scanning things more often than not, and it's like, well, I want to see what the game looks like. I don't want to be behind this blue tint. But
yeah,
I mean that's a personal thing for me, I guess. It's not like a game break or anything, but it does feel good to play. I think it's so funny because like if people listen to Pow Block, you've heard this 100 times by now, but like when Halo 4 came out, everybody was like, oh, this looks like Metroid Prime. With like the Prometheans are like this, like have this orangish glow to them, and like it had this really alien feel that Metroid Prime had.
Now Metroid Prime Beyond feels like Halo.
Yeah, but the thing is like people left Retro to go work on Halo 4. And then a lot of them came back to Retro to work on Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
So
there was some influence.
Oh yeah, like the whole jungle sequence in Halo 4 is like the jungle sequence here. Like you get into that jungle area and like it's like, man, this is, they even have the same shot out into the vista with like the weird like structure that you look out at, right? That you eventually have to go into. But I don't, it's cool, man. I like it. I like it so far, but my mind is still on Hyrule Warriors and also Destiny 2 because Renegades came out, the Star Wars expansion. Man, let me tell you, you want some Temu Star Wars. Man, we got Kylo Ren at home, guys.
Great value Star Wars.
Yeah. I mean, like, the thing though is like Bungie worked with Lucasfilm to like create this story, and like the story is canon to Destiny, but like, dude, the opening shot of the expansion is literally the opening shot of A New Hope. I was literally expecting a Star Wars crawl at some point, like like it's one of the characters' ships being chased by a giant ship that's not a Star Destroyer. Don't worry, LeRon, it's not a Star Destroyer. It looks like a Star Destroyer, but it's not a Star Destroyer.
Wait. Is it basically the scene from episode 4? Is it that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Like where like you're being chased and then you get sucked into the tractor beam.
Where are the droids? Where are the droids?
I mean, your ghosts are the droids. So like they brought Blue in, which is the Drifter's ghost, and the Drifter, he's been a character in Destiny for a while and he's been off and on. He's like the character they plug in when they don't know who else to plug into a storyline.
Okay.
But like, yeah, so like you get sucked in to and you're in the in this Star Destroyer essentially. But then like you go in there and it looks like the inside of like the Death Star when you get in there. Like it's all that white and gray kind of things with like the red kind of accents and whatever. There's giant mechs that aren't ATSTs, LeRon. They aren't ATSTs.
What are they?
ATSTs, but not ATSTs. There's a race of Cabal that definitely are not stormtroopers, and their leader is definitely not Darth Vader. And then before, dude, this isn't a spoiler because they showed it in the trailer, but there's a cutscene at the end of the first mission where Timu Kylo Ren comes out and starts fighting Dollar General Basila from KOTOR. It's like they took her robe off and gave her space armor, and they're like, "We're done. We did it." They even gave her a yellow lightsaber. Like,
oh my god, I love your description of all this,
man, dude. And like the first mission is
great value.
Dude, the first mission is like you have to like after like once you get sucked into the tractor beam or whatever, Drifter gets kidnapped and he gets frozen in not carbonite. It's not carbonite. It's stasis, but it's carbonite. He's even in the Han Solo pose, like
with the pose. With the pose.
Yep. And you have to escort him back to the ship, right? So you're like fighting all these not stormtroopers and hiding behind this not carbonite as cover while you shoot them. And then you get not force powers called renegade powers. Which is like we already have superpowers.
Let Bungie have fun. Come on.
No, it's fun. Like Josh and I talked about it on Tower Casuals obviously last week, but like we're definitely on the low end of the spectrum in terms of how much we like it middlingly. A lot of people actually really love it. Dude, there's a trench run. There's the cantina, right, with aliens drinking, and like there's like Jabba's sex barge and the Sarlacc pit are in this, like, but they're not.
Why do you say sex barge? You didn't know there was no sex going on.
That's what Josh and I have been calling it on Tower Cast. But like, they're literally selling Mandalorian armor in the shop right now. There's
I'm not surprised. I'm honestly not surprised.
So the Titans get the Mandalorian from the show. Warlocks get Book of Boba Fett, not normal Boba Fett, but the Book of Boba Fett, and then the Hunters get Bo-Katan. So
okay, I feel like that's a good trade.
Yeah, I mean it's cool looking, but like this is the third or fourth set of Star Wars armor they've sold, like straight up Star Wars armor. You can buy stormtroopers, the red, not the red stormtroopers. You can buy the the set you got for pre-ordering this was Titans got Darth Vader, Warlocks got Kylo Ren, and Hunters got General Grievous. Or the armor sets. It's like, man. And also you get an X-Wing with this expansion. Not an X-Wing, I'm sorry.
It doesn't look like an X-Wing.
It is an X-Wing. And the Mandalorian ship from the show is also in this.
Slave One?
No.
No. That's right. That got destroyed.
It's not called the Slave One anymore. It's called Boba Fett's ship.
When is it called Boba Fett's Corvette or Fett's Vet, like that song?
I don't know, man.
That would have been cool, but they probably got copyrighted.
Probably. But yeah, it's like it's cool. Like the thing is like the story is cool. Like, but the way that Bungie has been operating lately and like the amount of staff they've lost and the people who have left there and the teams being split between Marathon and this now, right? Like it feels like you can't tell this story in the 6 missions they give you.
Is that so?
The expansion is 6 missions long. I mean, you get a dungeon and a bunch of in-game activities and in-game stuff, but like the main kind of core campaign is 6 missions long.
Mm-hmm.
And like they're trying to tell this cool story about this not Sith character named Dredgen Bale. And he's like this, like he's been a character in the lore for a little bit, right? But you team up with the non-Jedi order, called the Praxic Order, which is where Timu Bastila comes in. She's like your babysitter, essentially. And like, it's trying to tell this cool story, and they try to do it in 6 missions when it probably should have been, spread over like 2-3 like Witch Queen sized expansions, right? Like, and these are like really small expansions because the team isn't big enough to do it, So I don't know. It's fine. I don't think it's great. A lot of people do think it's great, but it just, dude, as soon as that opening shot came in from like A New Hope, I was like, oh my gosh, is this really what we're doing? This is really what we're doing. And then there's a trench run, man, like a literal trench run. It's like, what are you doing? Like, cool. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then Josh and I were talking about like, maybe they're trying to build Destiny for a different audience now, because like,
it's possible. Apparently they reached a settlement with that artist that was plagiarized in Marathon.
I saw that.
Yeah. I don't know a lot of details. All I know is like she came out and said that they reached a satisfactory agreement with her.
Good.
Yeah, good. Definitely good.
Yeah. What I've been hearing though is that Marathon, they've really cleaned it up, and like it's like really, really good now.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've been hearing, a lot of people, you're NDA'd from talking about this closed alpha or whatever. Closed, I guess it's an alpha, but like people are still talking about it. So I don't know. We'll see. I think they have definitely benefited from Arc Raiders coming out first, though. I can tell you that for sure. Because they can see what that game's doing right. And they've seemed to add some things that Arc Raiders was doing.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Like proximity chat, maybe, which wasn't in the game. In an extraction shooter, you're not putting proximity chat in an extraction shooter.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Whatever. But I've heard Marathon is great. I've also been hearing that Destiny 3 is in development, but it's a long way away. If they survive Marathon's launch, which they will, but I don't know. Bungie's in a weird spot, man. I don't know. I'm just not into Destiny right now. Like, I don't know. It feels,
you and I are doing that thing right now, because like I'm just not in the Monster Hunter right now, and the showcase, the Monster Hunter showcase that was supposed to happen yesterday, the 8th of December, didn't happen because like they had to postpone it because of the typhoon that's about to hit Japan.
Ooh.
But we don't have a date for it. But that showcase was probably going to get me back in line, with Monster Hunter. And I did play Monster Hunter recently, with some buddies of mine. And the PC side seems to be performing very well. I'm not sure. I don't think they fixed everything. I just think that, like my hardware finally caught up with what was going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I hope everybody's safe over there. I mean, I'm kind of surprised at the fall off from Monster Hunter, honestly, because I feel like Monster Hunter World had like a longer, like people were playing it longer.
I think Monster Hunter World was just in the conversation longer, because Monster Hunter World, like it got new people into Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it was in the conversation longer, and Capcom. And like it was a brand new engine for Monster Hunter World, like just like with the engine with Monster Hunter Rise, But for some strange reason, like, and World had its problems too. Like when it rolled out on PC, I don't remember them being anywhere as atrocious as like what Wilds was for me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I remember there were some hiccups and some glitches and stuff like that, but nothing like it was just glaring. It was just like slapping me in the face, like how poorly optimized for PC Wilds was.
Yeah. It's
I guess that's why we got as a nominee for best PlayStation game, right? Because it played like a dream on PS5 Pro.
That's that's what I heard. Did I tell you I replaced my PlayStation finally?
You did, yeah. Have you actually turned it on?
No, it's still in the box. Oh. I've been too busy playing Switch games, man. I'll play it eventually. Especially if that 2.5D God of War game is supposedly being announced at the Game Awards, which is one of my predictions. Spoiler alert ahead, I guess. But
is it a remake?
No, it's a I don't know if it's like a side-scrolling action game or like a Metroidvania or whatever, but it's supposed
if it's a Metroidvania, you're gonna hate it.
The rumor is that they are telling the story that happens between God of War 3 and 2018.
Okay.
How he gets to, the north.
How he gets to Valhalla.
Yeah, essentially. So I don't know. I'd play it. I played the dumb that dumb phone game that came out like on the flip phones, the God of War game.
I don't remember that.
Oh man, it was not very good. But
so you were hardcore because I don't remember.
I loved, dude. At that time, like I was really into God of War. That original trilogy.
You was eating everything God of War was putting on the plate.
Dude, I bought a PSP for God of War.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
I know, but I mean that was the game I bought a PSP.
Both of those God of War games on the PSP were great.
Yeah, Chains of Olympus and Ghosts of Sparta were great games, and then they ported them to PS3, and they were pretty good there too, like a collection. Good times, huh? Then they ruined it by making it another over-the-shoulder third-person action game with RPG elements. I'm just kidding. They didn't ruin it. It's fine. It's not my favorite, but it's fine. All right. Speaking of fine, LeRon, let's talk about this Netflix deal that happened or is happening, kind of happening. If Paramount
something's going on,
if Paramount doesn't do the hostile takeover thing.
Yeah, I was about to say because Paramount definitely did pull like a draw 4 out in their asses.
Yeah. So right now, Netflix has struck a deal worth $82.7 billion. Jeez. To acquire Warner Brothers Discovery, including their major game studios. Netflix has agreed to buy Warner Brothers Discovery for $82.7 billion, giving control of hit movies, shows, and game studios like NetherRealm, Rocksteady, Avalanche, and TT Games. This deal, which still needs regulatory approval, aims to combine Netflix's global streaming reach with Warner Brothers' famous movies and shows. It also marks a big step for Netflix into video games, expanding beyond its current small mobile-style games with your subscription. Also, it's worth noting that Paramount, like we said earlier, it might try to do a hostile takeover, but as of right now, Netflix is going to own Warner Brothers, the game studios, Discovery, and HBO Max, the other competing streaming service. How do you feel about this, LeRon? How you feeling about this?
I'm in this weird spot because like I'm not number one. If this happens, we got another megacorp on our hands.
Well, did you see that Netflix? I forget where I saw this today, but like Netflix was thinking about buying Disney. Also, they wanted to like try to buy Disney.
When? At what point?
Like recently.
Wait. Does Disney own ABC or does ABC own Disney? Which way
ABC.
is it? Disney owns ABC.
Yeah.
So how are they going to do that? How?
I don't know, man.
Oh, you know what? I need to.
Contrary to
study,
popular belief, Disney is actually one of the cheaper companies to buy because their stock prices are
you don't say.
Their stock prices are so low because for multiple reasons, but the two major reasons is they keep investing all their money into the theme park, so they're never really making money because like I mean they're making money, but not like not as much as the shareholders would like them to. They're investing in Disney Plus and Hulu, right? Which I know people have their feelings about those services. And the other thing is that ESPN, they own ESPN, and ESPN loses the money.
But ESPN was part of ABC's network, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And ESPN, especially after this NFL deal they struck for Monday Night Football, they're like hemorrhaging money. That's why they laid so many people off last year.
That makes sense.
And so, yeah. And also, like, they own Fox Sports also, which is interesting because they own all of the Fox stuff. But this, the big thing was, like, I think Apple was thinking about buying Disney at some point. Because Tim Cook and Bob Iger are like really good friends, and because they like, I don't know what, they work together at some point, and they are like really good friends. And Bob Iger is the CEO of Disney, for those who don't know, and Tim Cook is CEO of Apple. And when they were building Apple TV Plus or whatever, they were gonna maybe strike a deal to buy Disney and be super mega corp.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, that's been a rumor for like a decade, though. So, I mean, yeah. Anyways, Netflix, Warner Brothers, DC, they're going to own Batman and stuff. So,
I don't even know.
Look, man, if you're going to put all your stuff, if you're going to put all that stuff on Netflix, then that's one less subscription I'm going to need. Of course, it's going to cost like triple what it costs now, but
Yeah, personally, I don't think Netflix is going to get it. Like, I feel like Paramount's going to win this one, which is wild because Paramount just like wrapped up something.
What did they wrap up?
Paramount, Skydance, Sundance. I think, yeah,
Skydance.
That thing
yeah,
happened.
But Skydance is not nearly as big as Warner Brothers.
True, but I mean, still,
yeah.
Plus,
like Paramount has the big NFL deal. Like, they have. I mean, plus Paramount Plus is like hemorrhaging money for them. So, like, I guess they would technically be the smaller company to buy Warner Brothers. So, I don't know, man. It's all a mess, man.
Yeah, who knows? We're just bugs out here, you know, unaware of the monolith, you know.
Yeah, I mean, look, acquisitions happen, obviously. I think the one upside Netflix would have in terms of the gaming side of things, at least, is that I feel like they know. I don't want to say they know games, but like they have a better foot in the door in terms of the game space than Paramount does, right? Like Paramount doesn't really have anything in terms of games, right? But I guess Viacom, like they have like Nickelodeon and stuff, but like they're not really in the game space, where Netflix had a AAA studio that was open for 2 years. Joseph Staten ran for 2 years. And then they closed it down because, games take time and a lot of money. So, but you get games with their subscription, and there's some pretty good games on there. There's some weird games on there, but there's some pretty good ones on there. Like Oxenfree is on there, which is a great game. And there's that Ninja Turtles Tactical Takedown was on there, which is the tactics game that just came to Switch and PlayStation, I think. But I feel like they can't do any worse than Warner Brothers has done with the video game space recently, right? Closing studios and canceling games.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You know, hey, our game as a service featuring the Suicide Squad failed. Let's make another DC game as a service. So I don't know, but that means they also own Mortal Kombat now. Was that, you know? I wonder, man. There's gonna be some really interesting guest characters in there. You get them Stranger Thing characters in there. Mortal Kombat.
Jeez, come on. I mean, I would not be surprised because everybody's talking about, I guess, Vecna or whatever that creature is.
Sure, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that part.
I don't care about Stranger Things. We watched like half of the first season. I was like, I'm not into this. So, any other thoughts on this Netflix acquisition? Like, what are your like main?
I legit feel like I don't have like it's just every time I look, there is like a new merger, an acquisition, or something happening in the streaming space, and it's like, look, I just want this stuff to equal out to like get back to the point of where we were cutting cable to like make this stuff viable. You know, like it's like Mean Girls, like stop trying to make fetch a thing. You know.
Yeah. 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 I mean, I think. Remember when everything was just like on Netflix and then maybe Hulu, right?
And
remember
maybe
when all
Hulu,
the companies like
I remember back in the day when it was when everyone literally had Netflix, Hulu, and Prime Video.
Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't even Prime Video yet. It was like because like Fox, NBC, and Disney all invested in Hulu, right? They all owned a third of it, so like they all had their stuff in this one streaming service.
Yeah, like I wore my Netflix subscription out back in the day.
Yeah, I know, man. There was some good stuff on Netflix.
And then it just got to a point where it was like, I don't know, like events, like I saw a shift in something because like I said, I wore my Netflix subscription out when I was an active subscriber for Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And then somewhere along the way, like I really started watching a lot of content on Hulu, and Netflix was kind of like an afterthought, you know, like I would still log into Netflix and watch stuff, you know. But then when Netflix started rolling out all these TV shows and stuff like that, I think that's kind of where like I kind of like backed off of Netflix for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, like Hulu became, I think, because like I was using Netflix as a reruns engine, you know, like any show like I either want to rewatch or a show that was no longer in production, you know, like, but I want to watch it, that, you know, I went to Netflix for it. And then Hulu kind of took up that space. And then Hulu also started, because Hulu also had network affiliated stuff on there, you know, like, yeah, like, you know, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. came on Tuesday nights, you know, like I can get up Wednesday morning and watch it before I go to work, you know?
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that, you know? And I mean, technically Hulu still has that, but it feels so diluted compared to what it used to be, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
and then, you know, Netflix started making their own TV shows, they're making their own shows and their own movies. Actually, that's when Netflix kind of like lost me, when they started making their own movies.
Yeah, because like their original shows weren't terrible when they first started, because there's only like one or two a year, right? Because like House of Cards was really the thing that broke Netflix into like the
House of Cards was, that's what put them on the map. That's what
that
put them on the map.
Really good until the last season.
Yeah. That's what put them on the map, and it actually made them a contender with HBO, because HBO was where HBO and Showtime and Stars were where it was at for like original content, but they were paywalled cable television networks, you know. You know.
By the way, speaking of Stars, did you see that there's a new Spartacus show out?
House
of Asher?
I need to watch it. I have access to the first 2 episodes. I need to watch it.
Yeah.
But now I'm sitting here like, man, do I need to rewatch, you know, the entire Spartacus run? Because I thought Asher died in the original show.
I don't think he died. I think he got away, but like severely injured.
Okay.
I don't remember. I don't really remember, though. I'm going to be honest. It's been so long since I watched that show.
It's crazy because basically it's kind of doing the thing that that Gladiator did, like Gladiator 2 did. You know, the slave has now become like, you know, like a dominus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, Spartacus was
Asher was always one of the cooler characters in the original Spartacus series too. I liked him because he was slimy, but he was cool.
Yeah, he was like really schemy.
Because everybody was all about Crixus, and I was like, nah, like Crixus, all Crixus is just like a muscle beast. You know that's easy on the eyes, but man, Asher is just so fucking cool.
Yeah, that show was really good, man.
Yeah. I might need to rewatch Blood. I might need to rewatch the original Spartacus series because I think that entire run was good. You know, like and you know what? That's another thing too. Like you know, like how I was talking earlier about like heated rivalry and about like how charged up those sex scenes are. Mm-hmm. God, Spartacus was one of those ones that you know, like, oh man, you have to watch that late at night,
dude. And like all the sex scenes were in like slow motion too.
Yeah,
I was like, why is this in slow motion with this weird filter on it?
You know, watch that late at night because if no one knew if someone walked by and didn't know anything about the show, they would swear you were like a perv.
Yeah,
I tell you what though, when Spartacus like hooked up with what's his name's wife, and she didn't even know who he was.
Oh yeah, because he had a mask on.
Yeah, I was like, man, Spartacus was a beast for that one.
Yeah, that was, yeah, man.
Because she was talking cash shit about him and his family that first episode.
Yeah,
and especially after like his whole house got broken.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Come up and is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Man, I love Lucy Lawless's character in it. Like, you know, man.
Yeah.
Okay, show. Moving on.
So, yeah, man. Netflix buying Warner Brothers. I wonder if they'll merge HBO Max into Netflix, or if they'll keep. I can't imagine they're going to keep two streaming services. That infrastructure alone.
No. I feel like they are brazen enough that they would keep two streaming services.
Yeah, but that infrastructure, man, is going to kill them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but they're brazen enough to do this crap.
They sure are. Man, yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking of all the IP they own now, right? Like, because, like, obviously DC, but, like, even, like, Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, like, all that stuff now. And, man, it's so crazy how much they own now.
Well, isn't Lord of the Rings back on the ice?
Well, I guess technically, well, Embracer Group owns it, which is crazy, or whatever they're called now. But Amazon is still doing the show, so I guess it's a free agent. But like they own the original trilogy, I guess, and the Hobbit movies. So I guess that's, which is crazy because like Disney, you know how Disney owns Lucasfilm, right? The Indiana Jones movies, except for the last one, aren't on Disney Plus.
This is weird. I remember you telling me about that. This is so weird.
Because they're owned by Paramount. They're distributed and owned
That's right. Paramount. That's right. Paramount has the rights to those. That's right. Yeah,
so they're all on Amazon Prime right now. Apparently. Because I went to look for them and they weren't there. RIP. All right. I don't know how much you care about this next story. I actually only had it in here because Josh was going to join us tonight. Fallout's original creator Tim Cain has returned to Obsidian full time and says fans won't guess what he's working on. Tim Cain is the co-creator of the original Fallout. He's rejoined Obsidian Entertainment as a full-time in-person employee. Cain, who co-directed The Outer Worlds and consulted on its sequel, has been working remotely on a contract basis since 2020. He revealed he's now working on a secret unannounced project while Obsidian continues its busy 2025 year with their releases of Avowed, The Outer Worlds 2, and Grounded 2. So, I mean, if someone's going to work on a new Fallout game, it's going to be Obsidian, right? Like,
yeah,
I would imagine. You know, with the success,
there's no disputing that.
Yeah, I mean, like with the success of the show, right in the success of 76 happening right now, like the resurgence of 76, and Fallout 5 being like 37 years away essentially from Bethesda. Like, I'm sure they want to get some sort of Fallout project out. I wonder if they're remaking the original Fallout, or like making a almost like a Wasteland style, top down kind of survival game, like those original 2 Fallouts.
It's hard to, who knows? Like, it's hard to speculate.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a Fallout person. I literally only had this story in here because Josh was going to be here. So, I guess we'll talk about this mystery statue from the Game Awards. Have you seen this statue, LeRon?
I heard about it, but I didn't expend any energy like looking into it.
Oh man, dude, it's so weird. Geoff Keighley's mysterious demonic monolith teaser for the Game Awards has fans guessing wildly what it's teasing, but it's officially not teasing Diablo 4, Elder Scrolls 6, or God of War, according to their respective studios. While some speculate it could hint at a Doom-related announcement or other hellish themed games, no concrete details have emerged. Bloomberg's Jason Schreier confirmed that it's, quote, a good one, without revealing more, leaving the gaming community buzzing with theories and anticipation ahead of the event later this week.
Man, of all the times I want to tell Schreier to just shut his whore mouth, this is one of those times.
I know, man. And did you see the response? Like, people were asking him like what it was and stuff, and he gave some like dickish response on like NeoGAF or whatever it's called.
No, I didn't know about that. No.
Yeah, man. It was funny. He's like, I'm not revealing anything or whatever.
It's like, dude, stop feeling yourself, man. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, I respect what he does, right, on the writing side and the reporting side, but he's like way too into himself and thinks he's like the best thing ever. And it's like, it's really annoying.
Like stop filleting yourself, man. Dude, it's not, it's undignified.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, man. I do wonder what this thing is teasing though, because it definitely has some Doom looking things going on it. I know people thought this was initially like a new Diablo 4 expansion. I don't really know though. I'm not really sure what this is, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think of what else it could possibly be. I mean, what other hellish games are there besides Doom? And I guess Quake could be one, right?
Yeah.
Technically. I doubt Valve would put Half-Life 3 in like this.
Don't start. Do not start, man. Don't.
But yeah, man, I don't really know. I was thinking like maybe it could be Remnant 3. I don't even Remnant from the Ashes, right? Like,
I remember
people love that second game, at least. Like, I was thinking maybe it could be like a third one of those, because that game is very hellish. Some of that game is. But that would be like one of my only guesses. I don't really know, man.
Mm-hmm.
But statue's weird. I gotta look up hell games, because I hellish games. That didn't help at all. That did not help one bit. Ooh. Devil Daggers. It could be a remake of Dante's Inferno. That'd be cool.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't.
Yeah, I am not in a place to speculate. I am not.
Yeah, I don't know survival horror games enough to know. Doom just came out, so I doubt it would be that. I don't know, man. Speaking of Game Awards, LeRon, let's predict some things.
Okay.
So let's make 5 predictions, including one crazy prediction.
One crazy prediction.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
I can play along with this. Okay.
Yeah. It's Game Awards are this week, so I think I don't know how we're gonna do that. But essentially, we're going to try to guess what's going to happen. And I'm going to guess. Here's my crazy one.
Don't guess the obvious. Do not guess the obvious.
Here's my crazy one. Okay? Because I don't think it would happen twice. I feel like Xbox is going to reveal their entire anniversary lineup with the new Xbox.
That is crazy.
It is crazy. I know. But they're crazy enough to do it. They're crazy enough to kill an entire fan base. And they're crazy enough to show the next Xbox.
Has there been announcements like this at the Game Awards, though? I don't think there ever has.
That's where they revealed the Xbox Series X and Hellblade 2.
I thought that was their own. I thought they were on their own showcase.
No, they revealed it at the Game Awards. It was the very first time we saw the new Xbox.
Okay.
It was a cool reveal too. Man, they fooled us.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll show any. I mean, Xbox always has a huge presence there, but like, my thought is they'll probably show like either Halo or Gears or something here, because they have that developer thing, the developer direct in January every year. Mm-hmm. And so, like, I wonder if they'll show something to tease that.
Oh, it's basically like a reason to like actually like tune into the to their what they call it? No, unpack
developer
somebody
direct.
else, right?
It's called a developer direct.
Okay.
I do think though that they will show a trailer for Fable finally here, because that's also supposed to come out next year, and we haven't seen anything from that game.
Yeah, we haven't seen hide nor hair of that.
Yeah, I mean, they have a stacked lineup next year theoretically, though. Halo, Gears, Forza, Fable, Clockwork Revolution supposed to come out next year. Maybe State of Decay 3. Like, they have a lot of games next year.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Anyways, what's one of your predictions, LeRon?
One of my predictions. One of my predictions. Let me shoot. I was gonna say something Nintendo-esque, but Nintendo never reveals like their hand at the Game Awards. They never do.
No, they usually show things that are already out, honestly.
Yeah. No, I don't have any faith that BioWare is going to do anything new for this year's Game Awards. I don't. So BioWare,
you don't think they're going to tease Mass Effect here?
Another tease?
Yeah. Why not?
They need to tease like a release date.
Yeah.
Let me see. Kojima's knee deep in two projects right now, so probably nothing from him.
They could show Fizzant, or
they
could show Fizzant, or they could show
more of it.
They could show that Death Stranding anime that's coming.
So yeah, that is the thing. Yeah.
That's one of my guesses, by the way.
5 predictions for Game Awards. Let me see here. What's something that's been off of our radars for a while that I think is almost time to like get back into the limelight. Shoot.
Castlevania.
Actually, it was funny. You read my mind, because I was just thinking Castlevania hasn't done anything in a hot minute.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing they've done is those collections.
Well, yeah, and was it me and Pat a couple of weeks ago saying like like they should just bite the bullet and do a remake of the original Castlevania game?
I think that was a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
But I don't know. Konami's kind of basking in this welcome back tour that Metal Gear Solid Delta did.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see some DLC. Maybe we'll see a DLC announcement for Delta.
You think they would do DLC? Did the original game didn't get DLC? No, because that was a PS2 game.
Yeah, but didn't it have like wait. Didn't it have like I thought it had something that was basically attached to it. Well, no. Snake versus Monkeys was it. I'm sorry. And that's already on the game.
Oh, I know what they could show though.
Who Konami?
Yeah.
What?
They could show the. I mean, I don't know if Kojima's there. I don't know if they would show a Konami game, but they could show.
You mean a Metal Gear game?
Yeah. I mean, any Konami game, really. I guess they could, but like, we know Bloober Team is working on Silent Hill 1 remake, and there's also that Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume 2 in the works. So maybe
I don't know why it's taking so long for that to be in the works. Like that, like I feel like that should be nothing to get out. You know what I mean?
The problem is they're having trouble porting 4 from the PS3.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That was kind of
which is probably going to be the next game that gets the remake treatment. If I'm being honest, like I feel like they're going to save Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid, you know, as like the pinnacle parts of like this remake project that are doing remakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wonder how they would even. I don't even know what. I mean, I feel like 5 is too recent. Plus, it still looks like a modern video game, right? Like 5 still looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt that would get any sort of remake.
Yeah.
1, probably. 2, definitely will get one at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I wonder if they're going to go in like timeline order or I don't know. But I feel like that. I feel like that collection is coming soon.
Let me see. Capcom's already did their thing on Resident Evil 9. Pragmata recently got some news. So good, shit. Might be time for a new Devil May Cry.
I was thinking that. I wonder if that's what that statue is teasing.
That'd be crazy.
I wouldn't put it past Capcom. I wouldn't put it past them. But speaking of Capcom, LeRon, I think they're going to show Mega Man 12 here.
You think this is the year?
Yep.
You think this is the year?
Yep. It's not too crazy.
I'd love to see it.
Besides Monster Hunter, it's their second most requested franchise that they want to see a game in, according to their recent survey. Mm-hmm. They said recently that they want to make Phoenix Wright, Mega Man, and something else.
I remember that because they sent me that survey.
Yeah, and they want to make those mainline series the way that Resident Evil and Street Fighter are for them.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. I could see Mega Man. It's either Mega Man 12 or Mega Man X. What? Not 8, 9.
X would be 9.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those.
I don't know. Like I'm gonna get crucified for this, but I was never really big on the Mega Man X series.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never played the X series, so I can't tell you. I don't know. It looks nice, but
yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, but
I mean, I
don't know. It was just something about X. It was just something about the X series. It just didn't grab me.
Yeah. Plus, like that, the way the NES games look, it's just so iconic, man.
Right.
I wish they would just make it in the 8-bit style like they did 9 and 10.
9 and 10.
Yeah.
But I feel like they can't do that anymore. You know what I mean?
Can't. It's the
honestly,
it's too flooded. The industry's too flooded with 2D games.
With retro looking games, you know. Mm-hmm. But I also feel like what they did for Mega Man 11, that is the proper evolution for Mega Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really liked that the slide ability that they added, or the dash ability. Yeah. Like those are really cool abilities. Yeah, I would like to see another Mega Man game. I think I would like to see 12 personally, but unless they go the full, we're gonna make a Mega Man Legend style 3D action game,
right?
Which would be weird, but Also, there's a ton of theories which they've debunked, but people still believe that Pragmata is really a prequel to Mega Man.
I don't get it. I don't see it.
You didn't see those, that it's secretly a Mega Man game?
No. Well, no.
And the girl is actually
I didn't see that either. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't see how this could be a Mega Man prequel.
And the girl is like secretly Roll, and the guy in the suit is actually like Dr. Light trying to expand.
Oh my god! Okay, you people on the internet, you have way too much time on your hands.
I know people have a lot of time to think about things like this, I guess.
God.
So, what's another prediction for you, LeRon?
Another prediction for me. Another prediction for me. We get a world premiere debut from a brand new studio. I don't know what genre it will be or whatnot, but it will be. But this new studio, whatever they're doing, it basically is the next AAA title. You know that everybody's gonna put on their radar.
I wonder if they'll debut that Sony game that they just signed with Bad Robot Games. The studio is led by the Left 4 Dead director. His name Booth. Michael
Hadn't
Booth,
thought of that.
I think his name is. So could be that. Could be that other Project Gummy Bears might finally get a name and a title from the Bungie spinoff team.
Project Gummy Bears?
Yeah, that was the project Bungie was working on other than Marathon and Destiny, that when they laid everybody off, they took a bunch of people from Bungie and created a new team led by the old Black Ops director or producer.
Oh, wasn't aware of that.
Yeah. The Team LFG. LeRon, you ever heard of Team LFG from PlayStation?
No.
Oh.
Wait, I'm pretty sure I have. I'm having a hard time word associating what they've done.
They haven't done anything. It's a new studio.
Oh, okay.
There it is. A shooter, though. I bet. If you hire a bunch of Bungie and Call of Duty devs, I bet it's going to be a shooter. Just saying. It'd be cool, though. All right. Well, my other prediction I said earlier is the 2.5D God of War game. I mean, it's the worst kept secret. I feel like they were going to announce it at the last State of Play because they had that God of War controller, right? And they didn't show a game with it.
Yeah, I'm still scratching my head about that. You know, like you guys brought a controller that was not attached to an actual game and wasn't like a throwback to like the current game. You know.
I mean, I get that it's the 20th anniversary, but I feel like you should have a game for the 20th anniversary.
You should have a game for it, yeah.
I mean,
it makes zero sense.
It's either going to be that or that God of War trilogy, or the God of War remake, or a trilogy HD upgrade or update or something.
Yeah.
So, my guess it's the 2.5D, but that remake of the first game has been rumored for a long time. So.
I got one.
Ooh.
I got one. Sony finally delivers us a Twisted Metal, a new Twisted Metal entry.
I mean, there was one in development.
It just stalled out, but now it's back. Now I'm saying it's back on the. Wait.
It was supposed to be made by that studio that did Destruction All Stars that came out at launch for PS5.
Yeah.
And then it didn't.
Okay. I don't know why I got excited and said that there's going to be a new Gran Turismo, given that Gran Turismo only comes out one per console now.
Yeah.
Damn. Like,
I mean,
shit.
Technically, the one that's out now is still a PS4 game. Technically.
Yeah, but it's got its own PS5 version, though. Man, we were in the heyday back in the PS1. We got 3 Gran Turismo games on PS1. Is that right?
No, I think there was only 2.
No. We got 2.
A-Spec was on 2.
Yeah.
PS2. Man, I played a lot of Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec, man. I'm not even a car guy, and I played so much of that game. Snoop Dogg had a track on there. Anyways, that's all I remember. Man, I would say though, I feel like a new Twisted Metal, especially like a live service Twisted Metal, if you did it right, could be good.
But also the reason why I'm saying that though is like I haven't finished the second season yet. Technically, I haven't finished the first season, but I haven't finished the second season yet. But the Twisted Metal show has done wonders.
It's Peacock's biggest show.
Yeah.
So, by the way, did I tell you?
I think Sony's legit onto something, like turning their IPs into TV shows. You know, like say what you will about Last of Us season 2. You know, say what you will. You know,
that show's super successful.
Yeah,
people that didn't play the game actually really like the second season,
right?
So, and they sold like something like 5 or 6 million copies of the games after the season launched or whatever. So, I mean, that brand awareness is out there, you know. I mean, I think that's what Nintendo's trying to do now too, right? So, well, I was going to say something, but now I forget. Oh, did I tell you that I watched the second season of Halo, by the way?
You did. You did.
I like the Halo show.
You also said you enjoyed it.
I love the Halo show. I'm so sad it's not getting a 3rd season.
It's weird because I was begging you to watch that show when it was like actually on.
I know, but I didn't want to pay for Paramount. I didn't want to pay for Paramount Plus.
I told you I could have hooked you up.
And then it came to Netflix, and I was like, okay, I'll watch it here.
Yeah.
Oh, show's really good. Speaking of shows, not really, but Sony IP, I guess. We only know a couple of Sony IP or Sony games, right? Like Intergalactic and Wolverine, right? I wonder if they'll show. Man, dude, that Uncharted game with Cassie Drake. Where is it?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah.
It's upsetting me, LeRon.
You're not the only one that's upset about this.
I wonder if they'll I do wonder though if they'll. Yeah, I don't know. What were you gonna say?
The Nathan Drake collection needs to come to PC.
Yeah, I can't believe that's not on. Dude, they released 4 and Lost Legacy before the Nathan Drake collection.
Well, I mean, it was a no-brainer. Like they definitely want to put their current ones out there, but trust me, the Nathan Drake collection that would burn up my my ROG Ally.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know.
Honestly, Uncharted 4 was burning up my ROG Ally before I discovered other games on it.
Yeah. I wonder though. Man, I don't know. I would like to see that game shown. I think Sony shows one major game here, and I think honestly it's going to be that Horizon multiplayer game. The one that they've been not so secretly working on.
Yeah.
NetEase is working on a mobile Horizon multiplayer game.
Yeah, mobile Horizon game, which we're pretty sure is going to be riddled with microtransactions.
Oh yeah, for sure. But Sony's also working on one, and it's not the same one. It's supposedly a Monster Hunter style game, though.
Oh yeah. Oh, trust me, what I saw about it is like, well, I mean, Horizon was already getting comparisons of Monster Hunter back when it was doing its circulation. But yeah, like this definitely looks like, you know, like it's inspired by Monster Hunter, which I'm not complaining about.
Yeah. Yeah. So I wonder, Sony's going to show something. I think it's going to be the Horizon multiplayer game. My hope would be that it's the Uncharted game, but it's not going to be. So, what else you got, LeRon?
Let's see. Is this our crazy prediction now, or
I already made my crazy prediction?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I said Xbox is going to reveal their next console with their entire lineup.
All right, my crazy prediction is Sony announces a handheld, the new handheld.
Yeah, I mean they could, but man, I think the Portal's doing so well for them though.
The Portal is doing so well, but I mean, I feel like Sony, I feel like Sony, like saw how insidious Microsoft was by like co-opting the ROG Ally, and so we're like, you know what, we are stepping onto the court.
Plus, like Valve just revealed all their new stuff. Like Sony needs to keep up with these announcements, right? And like at least show something, that's theirs, and not like, oh, we slapped a sticker over this on button and called the ROG Ally X ours.
Yeah.
Which have I told you I'm disappointed in the Xbox brand right now? Did you know that? Have I told you that?
I think about twice. I think about twice an episode now.
Gosh. Anyways, I saw a really negative article about Satya Nadella today. I didn't read it, but I saw it, and people. I don't know, man.
I'm so sorry for all this yawning. I'm still exhausted from this past
I've
week.
been really holding it in. I've swallowed like 3 yawns since we've been on. All right, let's do one more prediction each, and then we'll get out of here.
All right. Let me think.
How many 10-cent based commercials do you think we're going to see?
Nah, we can't do that.
I wonder, though. I think, man, I'm trying to think of like what we could see here. We could see. No, I already made my Microsoft prediction. Can't do that. Oh,
and pretty much said Nintendo's going to be mum.
I do have one. We're going to see a trailer and a release date for that Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake.
Oh, you are dreaming.
The Peggy rating showed up today.
Oh, it did?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to see that trailer here.
I would have made my next recommendation something around Monster Hunter, like the expansions getting announced or whatnot. But they're still right now. The Monster Hunter team is still talking about like after title update 4, which is supposed to come out this month. They want to do 2 more title updates for Wilds before like the expansion happens. So yeah.
Think we'll see the Switch version?
Oh, that'd be wild.
They said they want to bring it to Switch.
They do, but I mean, like it's poorly optimized for the PC. So do you think it's going to be optimized worth a damn for the Switch?
No,
or the Switch 2?
No, dude, that thing's not running on the Switch. Your Switch would catch fire instantly. Dude, the Joy-Cons would melt.
They'd be better off just making another original Switch title another title like they did with Monster Hunter Rise.
I know. We're not going to see that for a while though. Monster Hunter, the Monster Hunter Stories is coming out for Switch next year. They're not going to release 2 in the same year, are they? Well, I guess they did the last time, right?
Yeah.
Monster Hunter Stories 2 came out this like a month after.
Like that same year. Yeah, same year.
I forgot about that.
Man. Us Monster Hunter fans, we be eating well. Like I feel like sometimes we need to stop complaining about everything, but it also like we need to complain.
Monster Hunter Stories 3 looks really good, by the way.
I still have to finish it.
Yeah. Man.
It's funny that that's the one Monster Hunter game I haven't finished,
Chop chop, LeRon. You still got time.
Yeah, my problem is with the Monster Hunter Stories is like I'm always trying to get the perfect egg, like I'm trying to get all the skills.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't play. I'm glad I don't play Pokemon. I'm glad I don't, because if how I play Monster Hunter Stories is an indicator, like that's exactly how I would be in freaking Pokemon.
Yeah. Ooh, deal of the day at Best Buy: Street Fighter 6 amiibo, $7.99.
Which one? Any of them?
They're showing Kimberly, so I guess it's that one.
Mm-hmm. What's the deal of the day? So like at 11:59, it's gone, right?
I'm guessing probably. It's a good deal though. $40 amiibo for $7, $8. Just saying, man, it's a good deal. Dude, $40 for an amiibo. What the?
Yeah,
man. They were $12.99 when they first started coming out, man.
And they're barely any bigger than what the original ones are. Like, like I can understand if like they're actually like statues now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that Fatty McFat Detective Pikachu one was only $20, and it's like 4 times the size of a normal amiibo.
Nintendo's getting greedy. I'm sorry. If someone has to say it, I'm saying it. Nintendo is getting greedy.
Man, it's like, man, what are you doing, man? Like, I don't know. They also put the Virtual Boy up for pre-order today, so for the NSO stuff. They're releasing the Virtual Boy games on NSO, and they're releasing a Virtual Boy to play it that you slide your Switch into.
Okay, I remember. I did remember seeing that.
No controller though, just the headset. You got to play with a normal Switch controller. No 2 D-pads for you, LeRon. That controller was so nasty, man.
I remember it.
2 D-pads? What are you thinking?
I remember that.
The real plastic headset costs $99.99, but you can buy a cardboard version of it for $24.99. Comes with a strap. Oh, that leftover Labo cardboard, am I right?
Yeah, that's legit what that is.
Oh man, Labo.
I give Nintendo credit for still trying to be innovative. I feel like their innovation is kind of stagnating, now, but they still try to innovate.
Yeah, they're doing different things besides like console style innovation, right? Like they had that Mario Kart, that real life Mario Kart game where you bought the Mario Karts, right? Like the $100 Mario Karts that were remote controlled by your Switch. And like they had a camera on it that you looked at on your Switch screen. That was cool.
I
mean, Labo was like, it's an interesting idea. I think it did a lot of interesting things, but I don't know, cardboard, man. They have too many mobile apps now, though, man. I gotta say, why can't they all just be one? Why can't Nintendo today, Nintendo Music, like your parental settings, your chat McChats, and like, why are they all separate apps? Now they have one where you can just check your playtime on your games. Do you know that? It's just one app. That's all you do on it is check your playtime.
I feel like Nintendo's trying to. I think Nintendo's trying to do what Apple has been doing for like the last decade.
Oh man. Okay. It looks like that statue, by the way, we were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the Game Awards is almost certainly confirmed now to be a new Divinity game by Larian due to a trademark filing.
Oh.
Which would be interesting.
That could be cool.
So Divinity Original Sin 3, I guess. That would make sense, I guess.
Yeah, it would.
So, well, good for you, Baldur's Gate fans, getting new games so soon, it seems. But, all right, LeRon, what do you say we get out of here?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Everybody out there, thank you so much for watching and listening to this episode of the Boss Rush Podcast. You can find us on your favorite podcast service. Subscribe on YouTube. Thank you to everyone who has gotten us almost to 1,100 subscribers in the last few months. Really appreciate it. LeRon, I appreciate your time as well.
Always a pleasure.
Only-
Always a pleasure.
Only one more episode for the year, LeRon.
Yeah.
Only one
Yeah,
more.
let's just do an unscripted episode for 305.
Yeah, why not?
I like it. Let's grow. Look at us. Look at us.
Yeah.
Making big plans.
Yeah, make huge plans. Huge plans.
Huge.
I'm sure we'll talk
Huge
about the
plans.
Game Awards too, right? Like
Huge. One big beautiful plan for 305.
Yeah, big old beautiful plan. Anyways, everybody out there, plan on listening to the next episode. Thank you so much for watching and or listening. Until next time, we love you. Goodbye.
So long.
If you want to see how you can become a Patreon producer, head on over to patreon.com/BossRushNetwork. The Patreon producers for this month are Adriel Munger, Austin Campbell, Celeste Roberts, Sana Dirrig, Francisco Santillan, and Christian S. Thanks for your continued support of the Boss Rush Network.